My redeeming moment happened as I was taking a shower after a very long day in the studio. It was one of those muggy, sticky summer days you long for in the winter, but not as it was that day. In a teeny, sun-bombarded studio nested 130 feet above sea level, as close as possible to the sun. My only air conditioning was a ceiling fan and open windows. Pretty manageable until you have to solder. Then, in order to keep the flame working for you, the ceiling fan must come off and the windows and doors must be closed if there's a breeze. Then, here's how it goes. Glasses on, steampunk come driving mask, soldering goggles on, gas on and ignite. Boom! It is instantly warmer. Soot and smoke dancing around you, trying to decide where to deposit themselves. Then in an hour, or was it 2 later, you spend a minute with racing pulse, slowly turning down the gases to avoid the bang that at times decides to sneak up on you. Finally, you take off your mask. Quickly, you turn on the fan, open the windows, and whatever you do, please, for the love of guppies, don't catch a glimpse of your face in anything reflective. Be it a window, water, surface, or, oh, God help you, a mirror. If you do, a beet red face with clearly imprinted raccoon circles around the eyes will glare back at you. A closer look, if you can stomach it, reveals 2 perfect circles defined by red hickeys from the goggles and shadowed on the outside by soot. A shower felt really lovely by the end of this day. I turned my head up and let the water undo what the torch had cartooned onto my face. Then as I looked down, time stopped, but not with a gentle tug as if slowing down to look both ways before crossing a street. Time stopped like a quarter horse does to avoid stepping on a rattler that suddenly shimmies out from the undergrowth right underneath it. Bloody fluid on my right nipple. My heart sinks, as it already knows what my brain does not want to compute. Nothing will be the same again. The sense of time has changed, as if I have been handed a grenade with the pin pulled out. My days were filled with phone calls, pleading my way into the very best care in the world, my body being scanned and biopsies, and my fingers dancing like a light summer rain on the keyboard during the late-night computer searches, learning about rogue cells, genes with cutesy names like Dear One, and statistics as scary and revealing as the cold fluorescent light in a public bathroom. The no-nonsense statistics told me in no uncertain terms that there was a 40% risk for the DCIS diagnosed in my right breast to develop into invasive breast cancer, and that there was as good as a 100% cure rate preventative mastectomy of my left breast as well. Out of the foggy-brained mist, a crystal clear thought materialized. If I was about to board an airplane and the pilot said we had a 40% chance of crashing, would I get on the plane? Hell no! So off with their heads, both of them, decision made. I call my friends over for espresso and the teeniest lily cups, fresh fruit, and worth every calorie pastry, and tell. And we hug. Oh, how I love my friends. I feel suddenly that I am not alone on this journey. My duty is to inspire others. I enter late summer in a narcotic state, nights sleeping on my back, pillows under knees, occasionally realizing that the 4 drains anchored to my torso must look like grenades on a suicide bomber to an uninformed, uniformed UPS delivery person's neighbors and customers. A few months later, my Franken boobs were exchanged for rocks and socks. New drains, more Vicodin. And as I am writing this, the turkeys are lucky they don't know what time of year it is. So, as I'm putting on my steampunk cum diver mask, goggles, getting ready to solder, 4 bracelets that a lovely customer with a sister who also has breast cancer will give her friends for Christmas, I smile and pull a lock of hair away from my face as I realize 2 things. I'm not afraid of anything. And I'm getting nipples for Christmas.